on 4th and 1. Throwing Jackson. Now he'll run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Oh, a loose football. The Eagles have it. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Oh, what a mistake. 0-0 on the clock. The half is over. You just want to get to the locker room. Instead, you give up a touchdown, Greg. That is an awful way to close out the first half.
Yeah, and it's funny, a play like that, Mike, almost offsets everything good or bad that's gone on previously in that first half. That's all that's on everyone's mind coming into the locker room. Now, coming out of the locker room, they've got to find a way to put that behind them, get that bad taste out of their mouth, and recapture some momentum here to start the 3rd quarter.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Devontae Smith there to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
Sit up.
Jackson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind them.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. This one finds McConkey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ready, set.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going up top. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black shot. Set up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Right, come on, set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Going for it all. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, first and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Here comes 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now on 2nd and long. Back near his goal line, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So now out comes the field. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. They had a sure 3 points there, but they got a little greedy, went with the fake, and they'll get no points and turn it over on downs. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be